so thank you very much for tuning in. We're going to do a wee kind of recap of World's Strongest Man, let you know how it all went, some behind the scenes stuff, we've got some kind of clips and training, and yeah, we'll take it from there.
No, perfect. Absolutely perfect.
A lot of things you can do outdoors this weekend, and one thing you can do is check out the World's Strongest Man competition. Absolutely, so much fun. And Spade with our My 58th Street team is live at Capitol Mall this morning, and some good people watching out there, Ann.
There's a lot of good people watching, and we have a lot of good energy, especially from the tournament director. This is Colin Bryce. Good morning.
Good morning. How's everyone?
We're good. How is everyone here?
Well, they're big, healthy, strong, ready to go. 10 men in the final. This is it. This is his 6 events before we crown our World's Strongest Man in 2022.
Yeah, so you were actually speaking with our very own Brian Hickey in the qualifying day 1.
Legend, an absolute legend. I'm stacked as well. He could have competed.
That's right. And then right behind him, though, was Big Andy Black right here. This is 2-time Scotland's Strongest Man right here. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm doing well. So how are you feeling about what happened this week?
Yeah, really excited. This was my first World's Strongest Man. I came in as a kind of equipment tester and managed to get a wee shot at the comp. So yeah, really excited.
Very exciting. And you're here to support your fellow competitors?
Yeah, here to root on everybody. Big Luke and Tom from Scotland especially, so hopefully one of them can bring it home again.
So Scotland is churning out some big, strong men, is that correct?
Absolutely, and if you need subtitles, I can help you. I'm Scottish as well, I can say that.
Who is the person to watch right now?
Gosh, Luke and Tom from Scotland are very good, the Strongman brothers. Two brothers in the final again. It's
2 brothers, what pressure is that?
I think it takes pressure off them actually, because they have each other to kind of lean on. Yeah, I mean, no 2 events are ever the same. So actually, I think if you have a brother and he goes out first, he can whisper, well, it didn't go well because of this. You know, you think of brotherly love and all.
Yeah.
Though there isn't that much brotherly love between them this year. They both want to win. One is the returning champion. And I have to say this, what makes this so exciting is we have 4 World's Strongest Man winners in the final.
Oh, right on.
So we've had 4 before once in 45 years, came, but not all made the final. So now I would say there's probably of 10 men, there's 6 or 7 men who could win it.
Okay, so are you able to list the weight?
Sure. The weights that they're going to be lifting?
Yeah.
This is well over 1,000 pounds of fun that they have to finish with. These enormous boxes, you can see them, the Kanak boxes are massive, 2 of them together. And actually, that's the second half. If you look through the boxes, you will see the little boxes. And that's what they begin with, and they run with those down the course.
Are you able to lift one right now?
Possibly.
Possibly? You want to try it? Can we do it real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just get Andy to do this. So while he's getting set up... Oh, either which one?
Well, you can pretend. I would suggest, because he's in flip-flops, and this is just over 1,000 pounds, pretend and show them how they would do it.
Okay, show us how it's done. So this is a free event that it's open to the public, and you can see behind me all of these fans over here that are going to be cheering on the World's Strongest Man. Thank you for doing that for us.
It begins down there, though. That's the second half. The first half, can you see down there?
Yeah.
Those boxes weigh roughly 240 pounds each.
That's amazing.
They have to run down and count those first.
So this is a huge event in a very small world, and I'll tell you why, because Andy and I actually have a common friend in Scotland, Christina, and so I just wanted to let you know that West Coast Gyms and the Foundry are supporting you right now.
Perfect.
Yes. So this is a free event. It's open to the public. As you can see, they have a fan festival that's happening. Today is the first day of the finals. Tomorrow's the second. So come on out and support these gentle giants. My name is Ann Spade with Team I-58 for KCRA 3 News.
I am so impressed, Ann. And by the way, you are a strong lady, too. I bet if you put on the right gear, your right belly, you can lift those as well. Woo, way to go. Look at those arms.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Ann.
So first impression of Worlds was exciting. Obviously it was my first time there. We were out early because I was doing the equipment testing. So got to the hotel, blah blah blah, went out, checked out the equipment, met the guys. The first kind of main thing we tested was the bus pool, so we get taken to the venue. You know, it was all exciting, kind of seeing it getting set up, you know, the kind of TV arriving, you know, all the kind of various things that need to come together to make this show. But yeah, I mean, I think my first impression was just, fuck, like I cannot believe we're here, yeah. So my favourite event was, I'm going to say the bus pool. I was kind of gutted not to make the final to get a good crack at that, but the bus pool was a great setup. Another event that was pretty awesome was the power stairs. Tested that, really think I could have done okay on that in the final. I know that's ifs and buts, but yeah. And another event, obviously my cannonball hold, wrecking ball hold, sorry. That was a good event for me, I got me a second place on that, so that was a great event. Time to go to Starbucks! So, I would say what I liked least was probably, as controversial as this sounds, some of America's food. Like, we literally got fajitas one morning for breakfast. Who the fuck eats fajitas for breakfast? No pal. America, keep your fucking breakfast fajitas. Not for me. So, the biggest takeaway we've took from Worlds is we need more speed. So like, loading medleys, I've been training them kind of consistent, training them a bit heavier, further distance. To get through the qualifiers at Worlds, we need more speed. I need speed on everything. I need speed on my yoke. I needed more speed between the deadlifts. Every deadlift I pulled was easy, and I ran out of time before the last one, just because my setup was too slow. It was too specific. It was too, you know, I was trying to get it perfect when I should have just been ripping it and ripping it. Loading medley, I just needed faster run backs, I needed faster turns. It's all footwork. There's absolutely no reason next year we cannot go and make the final. We've got a year to make the changes. We will make the changes, and yeah, it's going to come good for us. So, funniest moment. What's my funniest moment? Oh, probably the plane on the way back. So we get seated. It was obviously uncomfortable as fuck. And this lovely wee stewardess came up and she was like, "Andy, you're so big and handsome. You should be in business class." And I was like, no, I'm fine here. I'm okay. And she was like, "No, I insist." And she upgraded us to business class. So that was delightful. So obviously I was out there with Emma Jane, so spent most time with her. But you know, all of the athletes, everybody was pretty much just hanging out, you know, in between events at night, kind of doing hot cold at the pool. Everybody in the sport of strongman is so friendly. Like there's not like any cliques or cliques or gangs or groups. Everybody just, you're all on the same boat, and you know, at night when it's time to relax, everybody's just there to kind of chill out, turn the head off, so tomorrow can be another day. So I thought the weather might have affected me more. I'm not sure exactly how it affected my performance. It must have, you know, but I didn't feel, you know, we were doing all we can. We were drinking, you know, 8-10 litres of water. We were keeping wet cloths on our head in between events, sun cream. You know, we had kind of cool condition tents between events. The only time I would say you were very aware of the weather is when you were out to start your event and they were maybe doing, you know, like the introduction and this, and you were thinking, no, I'm just standing in the sun here, this is hot. I mean, it was hot, we're talking 40 plus degrees, it was hot. But, you know, once that whistle blows, it's like any other competition. You don't notice the crowd, you don't notice the weather. All you know is the ref. All you're looking for is that down signal. All you're looking for is him shouting something. You know, yeah, I mean, it's a kind of tough one to answer. I didn't feel like the weather took anything out of me, but being realistic, I'd never competed abroad or in that heat, so it must have, you know, it must have done something. So we had a couple of down days. We went shooting, you know, because obviously over here we've only got shotguns. So it was nice, fired some big revolvers. We've got some clips of that we can put up. We went to some like typical American restaurants like IHOP. We tried IHOP. We went to Chili's, Cheesecake Factory. Highly recommended. Highly. And then the rest of the time we were just pretty much chilling in the pool. You know, I mean, the long days. Although you're only doing a couple of events a day. You know, like my start time was 8 o'clock for my first event. Then my second event would be say 1, 2 o'clock. By the time you're back at the hotel, it's 4, 5 o'clock. You know, although you've still got all evening, you have to be ready for the next day. So you don't want to, you know, you don't want to go out to a restaurant every night. You don't want to go and do something. You just need to let your body calm down, chill in the pool, do your hot, cold. You know, kind of manage your time well. What I liked most about America, genuinely, like the people, locals were so friendly. You know, the kind of runners that were looking after us in between events were all kind of local guys and girls. Could not have been friendlier. The staff at Worlds, you know, all the organisers, literally like the most positive, helpful team you've ever been around. I'm not saying people in the UK are negative, but I mean, these people were like, you could come off an event not feeling great and they were just like, "You've done amazing, you know, wow, great," so positive, the energy about the place. California was, you know, beautiful weather, you know, again, we had some amazing times kind of just chilling in the hotel. So yeah, probably just like the people and the memories from my first World's Strongest Man.
And this is a big event in the UK as well. I know this is a very popular sport there.
Yes, it is actually. Yeah, I mean, it's something that's always. We air this on Christmas Day there, and it goes through until New Year's Day, and it's a massive event. You know, straight after the Queen's speech, it was always traditional. But anyway, yeah. So Big Andy Black from Scotland. This is a massive moment for him. He's, you know, 2 years ago, this guy was sitting on the sofa on the left-hand side. Wow. And he was watching this, and he wanted to go try it. And he went down to his local gym, and everyone went, "Jeez." 6 months later, he was Scotland's strongest man. Now he's here competing. So, wow.
That is impressive. So Ty, there you go. This could be you in 2 years.
This could be anyone. You're sitting on the couch wondering what to do next, man. Just get to the gym and start lifting some big giant heavy weights. Who knows what could happen? Oh, I wanted to see.
Here we go. They're stepping up the line, you guys. Check it out here. Yeah. And this is a timed event, right?
Quiet?
Absolutely. Each one of these implements is timed. We've got 5 total. This is the cannonball.
How heavy is that thing?
You know, pretty light actually. It's only about 230, 235.
Only 235 pounds. All right. That'd be like hoisting me up onto that thing.
This bad boy though, 275. Now watch out. This is heavy and it's awkward. It's the anvil, solid steel. Up it goes. Oh my! Manhandle that one now.
So that thing's got some sharp corners. Now they got to grab this sandbag.
And this has absolutely no corners. That's the horrible thing. It just slips out your hand. It's dead weight totally.
All right, somebody do the math. That was 275, 265, 100. All right, there you guys go. A little taste of the world's strongest man. We'll see who's going to win this one here. One more round to go. They're pretty tight. Black and Rayhod. So Rayhod back to the line first here with his final bag, 265.
Let's go.
And
Scotsman steals it.
wow, okay. So that is a taste of the world's strongest man right there. That's all we can show you because we're restricted, so you're gonna have to come down and see it for yourself.
Thank you,
all right, back to you guys.
Thank you for timing that out perfectly. That was a nice little taste of what they're doing. And those are the preliminary events. Okay, so it gets bigger and crazier from there. So definitely check that out if you can.
So obviously you would have seen, in fact, 2 videos ago, I done 145 for 3 very comfortably before I left for Worlds. That was an entry from a Brian Shaw Classic. The log was weighed, so you know it was 145 for 3. You know, everything was how it should have been. That was the same weight at the log at Worlds. The only problem I faced was I'd never pressed outside, and see when I looked up and seen that clear blue sky, I just had nothing to focus on. And you know, one of my cues is I'm looking up, I'm looking through the log, I'm pressing it, and as I'm locking out, I'm head through. And just kind of not having that cue there, I was just getting dizzy. I mean, we'll try and get some clips of my warm-ups, but I mean, I warmed up kind of in a shaded area up to 140, and they were, not making excuses, they were snappy, they were fine. I was not expecting to go out there and just you know, feel the weight of the world on me with the log, but I was cleaning it, I must have cleaned it 4 or 5 times, effortless, and the minute I looked back, I just became kind of disorientated. So that was really disappointing, because I genuinely felt I was going into this comp not to win the log by any means, but you know, not to zero. I was looking to take a couple of points on log. Is what it is, to be honest. It's nothing new. My overhead's let me down in enough comps, and I've still won comps even with my overhead letting me down. So it's again something that we'll implement on training. You know, next time we know we're competing outside, we'll train the log outside, we'll get used to it, we'll figure it out. You know, yeah, it's just one of those things we need to take away, learn and move on. So coming up next, we have the Royal Albert Hall for the Giants Live Strongman Classic. This is probably one of the most exciting competitions in the calendar. The venue's amazing, the events are amazing, the lineup's awesome. It is only the second year they've done it here, and it's already becoming like their kind of premium show. You know, this show is literally, everyone wants an invite here, and I'm so thankful to be a part of this show. Absolutely buzzing for it. It's on the 9th of July, my birthday, so if you want to buy a Bulldozer t-shirt, that would be helpful. And yeah, we'll see you all there.
History, heritage, and Herculean strength. Strongman, the oldest sport in the world. Eugene Sandow brought strength sports to this prestigious arena in 1901, and we're bringing Strongman back where it all began. Giants Live in Royal Albert Hall present the Strongman Classic.
So again guys, thank you very much. I hope this gives you a kind of insight. Like I said, we're going to edit in some kind of cool clips that we've got, some photos from America. We weren't able to film the actual events because, you know, it's copyrighted and all that kind of bullshit that we don't need to worry about, but we've got some good footage. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for your support. If you can, please like, share, subscribe. You know, it genuinely is a lot for our channel. It helps us monetize this. It helps us grow me as an athlete, which lets us, you know, focus more on training. There's a bigger picture to than just liking and subscribing. We're going to run a wee competition. Maybe somebody can come and train with us, interview us, a couple of followers. Yeah, we're going to do something. So we will put some details up on that at the bottom of this video. And yeah, thank you all for being involved.